The importance of breakfast. What you eat matters. We've all heard the saying, breakfast is the most important meal of the day. And while that's true, what you eat for breakfast is just as important as whether you eat it at all. Some foods might seem harmless or even healthy, but can actually leave you feeling sluggish, cause blood sugar crashes, or even contribute to long-term health issues. For seniors, making the wrong breakfast choices can lead to problems like inflammation, heart disease, or energy slumps, making it harder to stay active and alert throughout the day. The good news is that avoiding a few common breakfast mistakes can make a big difference in how you feel both now and in the years to come. In this video, we'll discuss 4 foods seniors should avoid for breakfast, foods that may taste good in the moment but can lead to digestive issues, blood sugar spikes, and even chronic health problems. Knowing what to avoid and what to replace them with can help you maintain steady energy, protect your heart, and feel your best throughout the day. Stay with us until the end, because small changes to your morning routine could lead to major improvements in your overall well-being. Now let's dive in. 1. Sugary cereals and pastries. A bowl of cereal or a warm pastry might seem like a quick and easy way to start the day, but for seniors, these choices can lead to a cascade of health issues before noon. Many cereals, especially those marketed as healthy, are packed with added sugars, artificial flavors, and preservatives. Even whole grain cereals can have more sugar than a candy bar, leading to sharp spikes and crashes in blood sugar. The same goes for breakfast pastries like donuts, danishes, and muffins. While they might taste satisfying, they only give a quick sugar rush followed by an energy slump. When blood sugar spikes, the body releases insulin to bring it back down, and for seniors, this cycle can lead to fatigue, irritability, increased risk of insulin resistance over time. Consistently consuming high-sugar breakfasts can also contribute to weight gain, inflammation, and an increased risk of developing type 2 diabetes or heart disease. A breakfast that seems harmless in the moment can actually be setting the stage for long-term health complications. Take Richard, for example, a 68-year-old who thought his cereal was a heart-healthy, whole-grain option. Yet by mid-morning, he often felt exhausted, craving snacks, and struggled to focus. When his doctor suggested cutting back on added sugars, Richard switched to a high-protein breakfast with fiber-rich foods. Within weeks, his energy levels improved, and he no longer needed that extra cup of coffee just to get through the morning. Breakfast pastries are an even bigger problem. Foods like cinnamon rolls, toaster pastries, and store-bought muffins are often loaded with trans fats, refined flour, and excessive sugar, which contribute to inflammation and sluggish digestion. While they may feel comforting, they don't support brain function, heart health, or long-lasting energy. A good alternative is to choose a breakfast that balances protein, healthy fats, and fiber. Instead of sugary cereals, opt for plain oatmeal with nuts and berries or Greek yogurt with seeds. If you enjoy baked goods, consider making homemade whole grain muffins sweetened naturally with mashed bananas or applesauce. The goal isn't to eliminate all the foods you love, but to make choices that fuel your body in a way that supports long-term health. Many seniors don't realize how much sugar they're consuming with their morning routine. A quick bowl of cereal or a pastry with coffee may seem harmless, but over time it can impact metabolism, energy levels, and overall well-being. By choosing balanced options, you can avoid the sugar roller coaster and set yourself up for better health throughout the day. Now for 2. Processed meats: bacon, sausage, ham. For many people, a traditional breakfast just wouldn't feel complete without bacon, sausage, or a slice of ham. These foods are tasty and satisfying, but they come with serious health risks, especially for seniors. Processed meats are high in sodium, saturated fats, and preservatives, all of which can contribute to high blood pressure, heart disease, even an increased risk of certain cancers. One of the biggest concerns is the high sodium content. A single serving of bacon or sausage can contain more than half of the daily recommended sodium intake for seniors. Excess sodium can lead to fluid retention, increased blood pressure, added strain on the heart. Over time, this can raise the risk of strokes, heart attacks, and other cardiovascular problems. You might have eaten bacon, sausage, or ham for most of your life without any issues, but as the body ages, the effects of high sodium and preservatives become more pronounced. Processed meats contain nitrates and nitrites, chemical preservatives that have been linked to inflammation and an increased risk of cancer. When these compounds are exposed to high temperatures during cooking, they can form harmful substances that damage cells and contribute to chronic illnesses. Numerous studies have shown that people who consume large amounts of processed meats have a significantly higher risk of developing colorectal cancer. For seniors who may already be managing multiple health conditions, limiting exposure to these harmful compounds is crucial. Take Elaine, a 72-year-old who started her mornings with bacon and eggs thinking it was a protein-packed breakfast. Over time, she struggled with high blood pressure and frequent bloating, never realizing her breakfast choices were playing a role. When her doctor suggested replacing processed meats with healthier protein options, she was skeptical at first, but after switching to leaner alternatives like eggs with avocado or smoked salmon on whole grain toast, she noticed a big difference: less bloating, more energy, and improved blood pressure levels. Some might argue that eating bacon or sausage in moderation isn't a big deal. However, these foods are often combined with other high-sodium, high-fat ingredients. A typical breakfast of bacon, eggs, and buttered toast might seem balanced, but when you consider the sodium from the meat, the cholesterol from the eggs, the refined carbs from the bread, it becomes a meal that strains the heart instead of supporting it. A healthier alternative. If you enjoy savory breakfasts, opt for healthier protein choices, such as eggs with vegetables, plain Greek yogurt with nuts, plant-based proteins like tofu scramble. If you still crave the taste of bacon or sausage, consider leaner, nitrate-free options made from turkey or plant-based alternatives that use natural seasonings instead of chemical preservatives. Breakfast should nourish the body, not increase the risk of heart disease and other health issues. By making simple swaps, reducing or eliminating processed meats and replacing them with heart-healthy proteins, you can protect your long-term well-being and feel better throughout the day. 3. Flavored yogurts and fruit juices. Hidden sugar traps. Many people start their mornings with a cup of flavored yogurt or a glass of fruit juice, thinking they're making a healthy choice. After all, yogurt contains probiotics and fruit juice comes from natural sources, so what could be wrong? The reality is that most flavored yogurts and fruit juices are loaded with added sugars, artificial flavorings, and preservatives. Instead of fueling your body, these foods can cause blood sugar spikes, digestive issues, and increased inflammation over time. The truth about flavored yogurts. Many yogurts are marketed as nutritious, but a single cup of fruit-flavored yogurt can contain as much sugar as a soda, with some brands adding 20 to 30 grams of sugar per serving. For seniors, whose metabolism naturally slows down, these sugar surges can lead to energy crashes, weight gain, increased risk of type 2 diabetes, the problem with fruit juice. While fruit juice comes from real fruit, most store-bought juices are stripped of fiber, packed with added sugars, absorbed too quickly into the bloodstream. Even 100% fruit juice without added sweeteners can be problematic because it contains high amounts of natural sugars without the fiber to slow down absorption. This leads to rapid blood sugar fluctuations, increasing the risk of insulin resistance over time. Studies have shown that regularly drinking fruit juice can raise the risk of obesity, diabetes, fatty liver disease, especially in older adults. Take 74-year-old Margaret, for example. Every morning she drank a glass of orange juice, believing it was a good source of vitamin C. But over time, she started feeling sluggish by mid-morning, often craving more sugar and needing snacks just to stay energized. When her doctor pointed out that her daily juice habit was causing unstable blood sugar levels, she made a simple switch, eating a whole orange instead of drinking juice. The difference was dramatic. More energy, better digestion, fewer cravings throughout the day, a smarter choice for breakfast. Instead of flavored yogurt, choose plain Greek yogurt and add fresh fruit, nuts, or seeds for natural sweetness. Instead of fruit juice, opt for whole fruits like oranges, apples, or berries. These contain fiber, which helps regulate blood sugar and keeps you full longer. By making these small adjustments, you can enjoy a healthier, more balanced breakfast without the unwanted sugar spikes. Flavored yogurts and fruit juices might seem like healthy choices, but they often contain hidden sugars and artificial ingredients that do more harm than good. That doesn't mean you have to give them up entirely. Just choose better alternatives. Instead of flavored yogurts filled with artificial sweeteners, opt for plain Greek yogurt and add fresh fruit or a drizzle of honey for natural sweetness. Greek yogurt has less sugar and more protein, which helps keep you full longer and supports muscle health. As for juice, the best alternative is to eat whole fruit instead. Whole fruits like berries, apples, and oranges provide fiber, vitamins, and antioxidants without the blood sugar spikes that come from juice. If you prefer something to drink in the morning, try infused water with lemon, mint, or berries. Herbal tea for a warm, soothing option. A homemade smoothie made with real fruit, vegetables, and protein sources like nuts or seeds. What you eat in the morning sets the tone for your entire day. Choosing low-sugar, high-fiber options helps keep energy levels steady, improve digestion, reduce the risk of long-term health problems. Making simple changes like switching to plain yogurt and eating whole fruit instead of drinking juice can have a huge impact on how you feel, keeping you energized, focused, and healthy for years to come. 4. The problem with white bread and refined carbohydrates. For many, breakfast just doesn't feel complete without toast, a bagel, or a biscuit. These foods are familiar, satisfying, and easy, making them a staple in morning routines. But here's the problem. White bread and refined carbohydrates are some of the worst choices for seniors. They cause blood sugar spikes, inflammation, and energy crashes, offering little nutritional value while increasing long-term health risks. Refined carbs like white bread, bagels, and pancakes made with white flour lack fiber, protein, and essential nutrients. Unlike whole grains, which provide steady energy, refined carbs break down quickly into sugar, causing insulin levels to spike. Over time, this can lead to higher risk of diabetes, heart disease, cognitive decline. Many seniors don't realize that eating white bread for breakfast can leave them feeling tired and hungry just a couple of hours later, leading to unhealthy snacking and weight gain. The case of 71-year-old Robert. For decades, Robert started his mornings with 2 slices of white toast with butter and jam. While it seemed harmless, he often felt sluggish by mid-morning, needing another cup of coffee just to stay alert. His doctor suggested switching to whole grain bread and adding protein to his breakfast. At first, Robert was skeptical, but after a few weeks of eating whole grain toast with eggs or nut butter, he noticed fewer energy crashes, better digestion, improved focus throughout the day. Why white bread and refined carbs are so harmful. One of the biggest concerns with white bread and refined carbs is their impact on blood sugar and inflammation. Diets high in refined carbs have been linked to chronic inflammation, a major contributor to conditions like arthritis, heart disease, Alzheimer's disease. For seniors looking to stay healthy, it's essential to limit refined grains and replace them with fiber-rich alternatives, a better choice. Instead of white bread, bagels, or sugary breakfast pastries, choose sprouted whole grain bread, oatmeal, whole wheat toast. Add in a healthy fat like avocado or almond butter can further support brain function and heart health. Many people don't realize just how much refined carbs impact their body until they start making changes. By replacing white bread and processed breakfast foods with nutrient-dense alternatives, seniors can improve digestion, maintain steady energy levels, reduce the risk of chronic disease. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, comment number 4 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a new video. Final thoughts: small changes, big health benefits. Breakfast isn't just the first meal of the day, it's the foundation for how you feel, function, and process food throughout the day. Making the wrong choices in the morning can lead to blood sugar crashes, sluggishness, long-term health concerns. But by avoiding these 4 unhealthy breakfast foods, sugary cereals and pastries, processed meats, flavored yogurts and fruit juices, white bread and refined carbs, you can take a big step toward protecting your energy levels, heart health, and overall well-being. The good news: small changes make a big difference. Swapping out unhealthy breakfast foods for nutrient-dense options like whole grains, healthy proteins, and fiber-rich fruits can help you stay full longer, maintain steady energy, reduce the risk of chronic diseases. If you've been eating some of these unhealthy breakfast foods for years, don't feel discouraged. Change is always possible, and your body will thank you for it. We'd love to hear from you. What stood out to you the most? Which of these insights do you think is the most important for your health? Leave a comment below and share one thing you learned today and how you plan to use it in your life. Your thoughts are important to us, and reading your comments gives us great motivation and encouragement. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please like, subscribe, and share. Your support helps us continue creating content that informs and inspires. Thanks for watching. We look forward to seeing you in the next video. Movie magic!